Hello, I'm Gary,
I'm Bunny.
and this is Horoscopes for Everyone. We thought this would be a good New Year's thing to do. Today is December the 31st, 2021. Tomorrow will be January the 1st, 2022. Now, that's the only logical thing in this.
That
I had
is
to memorize
good.
that. Because, this is spacey work. You don't exist when you read, or I don't anyway. Thanks for visiting. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's written on this sheet that we
That's
used
right.
years ago.
And like us.
And like us, whether you do or not.
That's
If you
right.
hate us, click that like,
That's right.
that thumbs up. I am not an astrologer. I'm a psychic medium performing general predictions based on astrological signs. Readings can include work, finances, love, and relationships, or general messages. I will give my psychic medium reading for a sign, and then Bunny will pull a card for the same sign. With both interpretations, we think you'll get a better reading. Really, we just love doing this together.
It's fun.
We don't care whether you get a better reading or not. Remember, astrological sign predictions are for a large group of people and may not resonate with everyone. For a personal reading, here's the good part. Got a commercial in there. For a personal reading, please go to my website, www.garychampion.com. Little infomercial there. This is old. We would have put it in there anyway. And Peanut is here. He's at my feet, trying to look for something. I don't know. Okay, let's begin.
All right.
Aries. You're on a destination to nowhere. You haven't picked the right career choice, but I think you know where you should be. Left-handed. Something that's good for the soul. And there's something that you've given up responsibility for that maybe you should look at again. Something is deserving of your attention that you've dismissed. It sounds like a relationship, but it could be anything. Remember, I just hear words. I don't necessarily know what they mean. So someone in your group they're actually using the word abrogated. And that means that they're not living up to whatever was expected of them, or they made a commitment to some kind of responsibility. Now they're not doing it. If that's you, then find out what it is and get back on it, because it's something that has to be done. Okay, Aries.
Oh, are you done? Okay, so for Aries, I got the Ace of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of the light's kind of funky. There it is.
No, it's not good, is
So,
it?
I'm.
No, is that better or is that worse?
That's worse. All right, leave it like that. So.
How is this?
It's better.
Okay.
So, I'm seeing some kind of emotional fulfillment. So maybe it is a job of some sort that you may find, or maybe
Something of
coming
the
your
heart.
way.
Maybe a child or something that you need to be spending time with that you're not, or it may be it's a personal issue of some kind.
All
Let me
right.
see that card.
It's a fulfillment. So it's a nice card. Emotional fulfillment. So it's
Ace of Cups.
coming your way at a theater near you. Next.
Taurus, April 21st to May 20th, 21st. It's time to begin again. Let go of all your old prejudiced and outdated ideas, and they're saying you need to do something, but you're not doing it. It's time to begin again. And in order to begin again, you've got to dump this load of all these old things that you've been carrying around. Old relationships, being fired from a job, all these terrible things that have happened. You're going to have to dump them to go into the next year. Satisfactory results, someone's saying. Okay.
Okay. So and I got what did I get? I can't even see. So I got the Four of Pentacles. Okay. It's like, there you go. There it is. So I'm thinking that may be because you're feeling like you're losing something, maybe. You're trying to not move forward because you don't want to lose what you have left.
The only way the future makes sense is if you give up pretty much whatever it is you have. This is a clean slate. I'm seeing someone erasing a chalkboard from elementary school. So you have to sort of erase your life and begin again for it to make sense. If you keep part of your old life and try to go in the new life, it doesn't really work. You have to erase what you know. And in some cases, the people you know. They're saying start again, start again. I'm going to mark these on, never get them. Gemini, you are of two minds. One mind tells you to do something and the other one tells you to do the other. One of them is your internal mind telling you something that you wish to do. The other mind is telling you to do something that you should do. It's going to be hard to tell. One's a little louder than the other. The mind that you have that's yeah, I should do that. Yeah, I should do that. That's the loud one. That's your mind. The quieter mind in the background, that's from the other side. That's a spirit guide saying, follow this path. You have two minds. You have two thoughts, and you're stuck at the crossroad.
Interesting. So I got the Four of Swords. So kind of meaning you need to kind of step back and I'm going to say rest, but kind of watch and see. Listen. I guess that's what you're saying. Listen.
That guy's in trouble. He's got 3 swords coming at him.
He's listening really hard.
He's a goner.
He's listening really hard.
But he is laying down meditating. That's what the picture is.
Yep.
So as you're listening to these two voices, pick the least. And here's the thing. Most of the time, the voice that's yours is guiding you wrongly. Your mind says, oh, get that large bowl of ice cream, put some chocolate on it. And the intuitive mind is say, eat an apple. So which one do you think is the right one? It's not the ice cream, obviously. So your mind is stronger than this mind, which is, of course, spiritual connection. Have I confused that enough?
Mm-hmm. Keep going.
Okay.
Move on.
Cancer, June 22nd, July 22nd. Boundless energy. You're wanting to do something, but you're being held back by your own fears. Fear of the future is a big thing. You're sort of pulling back from the world and not trying to participate, which may be the thing to do right now. Just don't think that it's unusual. If someone says, well, where were you? And you say, well, I was at home reading a book or watching a movie or something, because this is a time of sort of withdrawal. When you pull back from the world, you can see it clearly. When you're in the world, walking through it, it's hard to see things clearly. Stuff comes at you all the time. Who's your friend? Who's lying? Who's telling the truth? It's difficult stuff when you pull back, and then when you begin to re-engage, you see obviously what their intentions are. Some of them are good and some of them aren't.
Interesting. So I got the 6 of Wands. So that's like a triumph, a success of some sort.
Yeah, it has a wreath on the little stick.
Stick. So that's interesting.
Success.
And something.
Well, backing off from something makes it easier and clearer to see, and success is more than likely the outcome of that. By staying in the thing, you can't really trust anything. You're at some point where people are untrustworthy or the situation is untrustworthy. So by withdrawing from it, things get clearer. Neo. Make a new shift in intelligence level. That's strange words. I think it means go back to school. Or not necessarily school, but learn something new. you've run to the end of whatever it is you're doing. You need to strike off in a new direction. Something that occupies less of your time. You're like overworked. It's more of a workaholic sort of thing going on.
Interesting because the card I got was the Ten of Wands. So it's like you got a lot of shit going on. Sorry, then I can't see that. You got a lot of stuff going on.
I didn't hear anything.
and you're exhausted trying to keep it all together.
No.
Whoops.
No.
Whoops.
She's been hanging around some really bad people lately.
Bad people. Bad people.
With potty minds.
No, mouths, not minds.
Potty mouths.
Not minds.
Their minds are obviously clean.
That's right.
Okay, Virgo. Adapt or you're not going to survive. That's real interesting. You're not adapting well to whatever this change is. It could be something you've been in a long time. It could be a relationship that you've not adapted to. Or it could be a job you've not adapted to. It could be one or the other. And you've been in it a while, and it just doesn't suit you, and you keep trying to make it work, but you've not done what's necessary to stay there. You've not adapted. She's from the north, I'm from the south. She's adapted when she moved down here. How do you say Detroit?
Detroit?
No.
Oh, Detroit. I had to learn that.
Detroit. I'm going to Detroit.
I had to learn that. Oh, so yes, I got the Hermit. So kind of meaning a time for you to reflect, kind of some me time.
That's always good. We don't give ourselves enough time to really know who we are. Before we know it, it's all over and someone's shoveling dirt on us.
Peanut.
I'm the optimist. Okay, Libra. You've made plans for the future. You need to step back from that. That's actually the words they're using. Step back. A lot of stepping back in this reading. Step back from that and reevaluate. I believe you have something, some misguided intentions there that are not helpful. So re-examine this new adventure or trip or journey that you're on.
That's interesting. So I got the Seven of Cups. So you're trying to do too many things, too many choices, too much stuff, and not paying attention to any of it.
He's drinking a lot. He's obvious that he's an alcoholic. Obviously. 7 cups of beer. No one needs that.
No.
Are we on Scorpio?
Yeah.
Scorpio. You hesitate too much. You go right up to the wall. You see it, but you can't go through the door. You know what's behind the door. You've seen it before. But you go right up to it and then you hesitate. Fear of rejection or being hurt or failure, something, all those things are involved in it. And until you step through the door, you're not testing yourself. These things are being shown to you for a reason. And unless you go through that door and challenge whatever it is, you're not testing yourself. You're just treading water. You want to swim? Reach out. Okay.
So that's interesting because I have the Queen of Cups. So very emotional kind of a situation or person. Could be a person. We were talking about a person. So, yeah, kind of, I can see not wanting to go through that door because someone might be mean.
She just has that 1 cup, so she's not drinking that.
No, she's having tea.
She's having tea.
That's right.
Tea and meditation.
That's right.
She was talking about that the other day. You were going to drink a cup of tea and relax and.
Because I can't sleep.
I wonder who's keeping you awake.
I don't know.
Sagittarius, you're speaking not of one mind. Ooh, that's tricky, isn't it? You say one thing when you're around these people, another thing around these people, and people are figuring out that you're sort of deceptive. You're not being honest in your feelings because you change the story for these people, And then these people, you change it again. You're confusing people, and they think that somehow you're not truthful in almost anything.
Purposely, maybe.
Speak of one mind.
So Two of Pentacles kind of balance is what I'm usually thinking. So
that's what it looks like.
Yeah, you're kind of out of whack, and maybe that's why.
Out of balance. Most people are out of balance. Don't let it bother you. Just figure out what it takes to rebalance, and it's either the mind, the body, or the spirit. Those all have to be balanced to be in balance. And you got a cute little orange hat on its head, so.
Yes, you might need a hat.
That helps. Capricorn, December 22nd, January 20th. Slow going. Don't let it bother you. Eventually, you get there. It's a pub crawl. You're at the first pub, you don't care for it. These three others you hate. The one down on the end is the one you really want to go to. So just hang in there, and eventually you get there.
It's interesting because I got
a lot of sticks.
Yeah, the Eight of Wands, and that something's going to happen, and when it happens, it's going to be unexpected. It's going to go and it's happened. It's done. Better not be hit by a bus.
Those sticks can hit you in the head.
You don't want to get. It's a good thing. It's not a bad thing. It'll be a good thing. Maybe it's in that last pub. I don't know.
Gravitas. That's what's going to hit you. The truth. But funny, they're saying gravitas. They're not saying truth. So maybe it's someone from Latin America or something. I don't know. Or is that Latin? I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't think it's Latin America.
No, but it's Latin. I think. It doesn't matter. Aquarius. If you're going to swim with the big fishes, you're going to have to step up. You're back here in the group watching things happen. And you need to stick your hand up, come up with an idea, step forward in order to. And something about a new enterprise. That this may be a business of your own where you need to step up and if you sit back working for someone else, you never get promoted anyway. You have to push yourself forward, saying all the right things at the right time and appear like you know what you're doing. Doesn't have to mean you know it, because those guys don't know it either.
That's right.
But in your own business, you definitely have to, and they're saying new enterprises, they're saying it over and over again, that you will be successful because you will come out and take control of things and make it work. When you're in a group, you don't have to. You're just flying. Oh, I can't
see anything.
She's a dead woman. No. Okay.
So it's not a great thing, but it's just you're feeling that your hands are tied, basically. In your situation, you're overwhelmed with something.
Well, you're trapped where you're at.
Yeah.
You can't do within the group because it's frustrating. No one's going to listen to you. You're afraid of making mistakes, so you don't say anything. And that's a mistake, not saying something. I'd rather say something and be wrong, which I do all the time, than to not say something, and just ride along. This is a time for you to break out of that mold and do things for yourself. And life is always a lot more challenging, a lot of fun. If you never fall down, you've never lived. If you've not been defeated, you've never lived. Or you've lived in a manner that's not befitting of a human. Pisces. Something about being forgetful a lot. And being forgetful a lot because it's things you don't want to do. So you conveniently push it and then you're not there. And dodging the issue. You're dodging the issue. The issue's coming right at you. It's pretty firm. You can see it. You know what it is, but you're dodging it all the time. And it's not going to be fruitful. They're saying it very clearly. As long as you dodge the issue, it never resolves itself. You'd be 95 and dead, and I wish I'd have fixed that back in 2021.
Yeah.
Instead, I let it go on, and now I feel terrible. And then you'll
just like that.
And they're throwing dirt on you again.
They're kicking dirt, not throwing.
Kicking dirt. That's right. Throwing
That's
it.
right. So I, in turn, got the sun. So it's something, I mean, if you follow whatever that is, I mean, that's huge success. Everything will be fine.
It's like a little girl on a horsey with no clothes on. I bet that's got to hurt.
And sunflowers in the background.
It's got to hurt on the butt. So don't do that.
Lady Godiva.
Let's see. What do we have coming up?
What's your calendar?
I'll just scribble some things down here. Well, I don't need a calendar. That'd be too exact.
Great.
This is the 31st of December. On January the 2nd, we have free readings at 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, USA.
That's Sunday.
The Sunday right now. And February the 13th, we have a Skype class, Psychic Medium Development, 2 o'clock Central Standard Time, USA. And you have to buy that one. It's on the website, www.garychampion.com. And on March the 13th, exactly a month later, we have a self-healing class, which you've had several times, and it's always been successful, and people have been really good in that.
It's also a paid class, right?
Yeah.
It's a small group class.
Yeah, because, a dozen maybe.
Yeah.
You can't do a class of 50 and get to everybody.
No,
about a
that's
dozen
too hard.
or 10 is about right. So we limit it where everybody gets. All these classes are designed for about a dozen people, because it's the psychic medium development is interacting with me and finding out what's not working for you, where I can help you find a solution for it, where you can move forward as a psychic medium. You're in the beginning of the path, or you're toward the end of the path, and something isn't working out where you can be successful. And it'll be easy for me to read you and figure out what it is. And then you're going to interact among yourselves. You're going to get a chance to read other people. So it should be pretty interesting.
It'll be fun.
Chaos at its best.
That's right.
The self-healing class is a meditation that I read, and then you should click on as a self-healer. You should be able to feel that your hands are now healing, and then you'll get a chance to heal yourself. And there's a lot of interaction with me. And some people don't click on until I tell them something or send them some energy, and their hands click on. Everybody gets turned on. Your hands will turn on, and you'll be able to heal. Self-healing is what it really was started for people who are just sick. We've had good success with it, with all kinds of things. Terminal cancer, stage 4. I mean, we've had some pretty good, as a healer myself, I've had really, really miraculous things happen that I can't even talk about it. It's so strange, but everybody can do it. You just have to get on the path and get to the end and click on and self-heal. And if you wish, you can heal other people with it. It's the same thing. But it's designed for you to click on and heal yourself in the class while the class is going. Either of these classes, there's no time limit on them. They can go forever until it sort of
it's
stops.
time for supper. And then Gary definitely has to go.
Then I'll just leave the computer on and leave the room.
He doesn't pass up food.
No.
Nope.
Even roadkill.
Nah, I don't know.
We cook roadkill around
I
here
don't know.
every Wednesday.
No, I don't. I don't know who cooks
There's a
it
dead
for
squirrel
you.
down the
No.
street.
No.
He's just waiting there for somebody to pick him up.
Mhm.
Okay, it seemed like there's something else I'm supposed to say.
So you're supposed to say Happy New Year.
Happy
We'll
New
see
Year.
you next.
And Bunny
Next
and
time.
I will say good afternoon. Starting a video is easy. Ending it just gets done. Okay, bye-bye.